Welcome to our presentation on predicting term deposits and analytical approach. We are the analysis paralysis. I'm Yvonne, and with my team members, Michael and Kit, we will take you through our analytical journey using the UCI bank marketing data set. So today we will dive into a business problem for a bank institution, which is determining how successful their marketing campaign was. They aimed to increase the number of term deposits by attracting new customers to the program. So we created a business question, which is among clients, which demographics are most likely to subscribe to a term deposit? And this is important to enhance targeted marketing, improve conversion rates, and optimize resource allocation. The UCI Bank marketing dataset has over 45,000 instances across 17 variables. We focused on the Y variable for term deposit subscriptions and excluded variables with many missing values to ensure data integrity, such as contact, P outcome, and P days. Our approach to the analysis involved a clarified objective, which again is to identify demographic and economic factors that influence a client's decision to subscribe to term deposits. Our methodological steps included data cleaning, variable selection, and using Python libraries for exploratory data analysis and modeling. We chose logistic regression for its relevance to our binary outcome of interest.
Thanks, Yvonne. So for our initial set of models, of the 17 variables we have in this data set, we looked at 8 variables with our bank client data to further analyze. They are age, job, marital, education, default, balance, housing, and loan. So here in the next 4 slides, we'll present insights from our exploratory data analysis. We have 8 figures made with a mix of histograms and count plots. So on the left, we have age distribution by subscription status, which showcases the age distribution of clients on the x-axis based on their subscription status to term deposits on the y-axis, with subscribers highlighted in green and non-subscribers highlighted in red. We see a slightly higher frequency of clients below age 30 and over 60 subscribing to term deposits compared to those in the middle age range. On the right, we have account balance distribution by term deposit subscription that showcases the distribution of account balances for clients on the x-axis, comparing those who subscribe to the term deposit against those who did not subscribe. We see that there's a negative to significant high positive values past $100,000. Both distributions are right skewed, meaning most clients have lower account balances while few have very high balances. Here we have 2 count plots. On the left, we have term deposit subscription by education level, which explores the influence of education level on the x-axis on the likelihood of clients subscribing to a term deposit. We see that clients with tertiary and secondary education are more likely to subscribe than those with primary education. It appears that the level of education plays a notable role in determining subscription decisions. On the right, we have count plot of credit card default and term deposit subscriptions, which explores the relationship between credit card default on our x-axis for our term deposit subscribers and non-subscribers. We see that the majority of subscribers don't have a credit card default, with only a small number exhibiting credit card defaults. Similarly, the majority of non-subscribers also do not have a credit card default. Here we have 2 more count plots. Again, on the left is the count plot of personal loan and term deposit subscription, which explores the distribution of personal loans on our x-axis for term deposit subscribers and non-subscribers. We see that the majority of subscribers don't hold a personal loan, with only a small percentage having one. Similarly, most non-subscribers don't have a personal loan, although approximately 15% does. And on the right side, we have a job category distribution by term deposit subscription, which illustrates the distribution of job categories among clients, segmented by their subscription status to term deposits. We've noticed that management, technician, and blue collar rank rank among the top 3 in terms of subscription numbers compared to other job categories. This could indicate that these jobs are more likely to sign up or that there are just more people with these in the data set. Here, we have our last 2 comp plots for our exploratory data analysis. On the left, we have the marital status distribution by term deposit subscription, which provides the insights into how marital status on our x-axis may influence the likelihood of subscribing to a term deposit. We notice that the largest group in terms of marital status is married clients, and the single clients show a high subscription rate compared to the proportion of the data set, suggesting a potential positive correlation between being single and subscribing to a term deposit. And on the right side, our last one, we have a housing loan status distribution by term deposit subscription, which provides insights into how having a housing loan might influence a client's decision to subscribe to a term deposit. We see that a greater proportion of clients without housing loans have subscribed to term deposits compared to those with housing loans. Additionally, a larger number of clients with housing loans did not subscribe, indicating that having a housing loan may be linked to a reduced likelihood of subscribing. And now I'm going to pass it over to Keith.
Thanks, Michael. My name is Keith Lee, and I will take you through the next 5 slides. After conducting the exploratory analysis, I converted all the initial variables and y into binary numbers ranging from 1 to 5, depending on the number of categories in each variable. So they all have the same outputs. Below are the 2 examples of recategorizing of y and job. So this slide is about a final set of variables. Running the sequential feature selector tool gave me the best variable. Below, you can see the average score. My goal is to find the highest one. In this case, all A variables together gives the highest score of 0.657099, meaning all my all of the initial variables are in the best feature list. So the final variables are age, job, marital, education, default balance, housing, and loan. I will use them to find the confusion matrix and classification report. And this is the confusion matrix model. And there are, and then there the number inside them. 955, 9544 represent the number of correct prediction for people who did not subscribe. This positive result indicates that the model performed well in identifying these cases. 1255 represents the number of incorrect predictions for the did not subscribe category. The model incorrectly predicted that 1,255 customers did not subscribe, when in fact they did. The zeros represent the number of prediction of people who subscribed. And in this case, the model did not make any prediction on customer who subscribe. And this isn't unusual or a problem. I can't really do anything about this that is not advanced. However, I can comment on many of the parameters when testing for 0 in the classification report, such as precision when testing for 0. I just cannot really comment on the accuracy since it look at the whole data set. This is a slide about classification report. First, we have precision. The precision of 1.88 means 88% of the data point classified as did not subscribe were correct. And recall of 1.00 means the model identified all the data points that belong to the did not subscribe class. And F1 score of 0.94, that number is the average of both of the metric precision, and we call a score of 1 indicates a perfect score. In this case, the score is 0.94, which is a very, very good score. A recall score of 1.0 might seem good, but it's important to consider the precision of 0.88. This means out of all the data points classified as did not subscribe, only 88% were actually correct. The model incorrectly classifies many data points into the wrong category. The conclusion, and there are two of them. So for the confusion matrix, I found that the bank marketing data is massively imbalanced. There are far too many zero to train the model than one, because most of the values in our training data sets are zero. The model is poor at predicting a yes. That's why there is nothing on the right side of the confusion metric. The confusion metric can only show the number of people who did not subscribe. It cannot provide information about those who did. And on the right side, we have the classification report. Overall, the model performs well in identifying all the data points that belong to the did not subscribe category. However, it also incorrectly classifies many other data points into the wrong category, which can lead to a misleading understanding of the data. I will pass the presentation back to Yvonne.
Thank you, Kit. So as he mentioned, our analysis highlights the challenge of predicting term deposit subscriptions due to the dataset imbalance. However, we came up with recommendations to target marketing strategies focused on certain demographics to improve subscription rates, such as certain age groups and job categories, and to also consider personalized campaigns for clients with specific economic profiles, such as account balances and housing loan status. Our analysis offers actionable insights enabling targeted marketing strategies to improve the effectiveness of the bank subscription drive. Future research could explore more sophisticated models and dive deeper into client behavior to refine these predictions further. And with that said, we appreciate you for joining us on this analytical journey. We are now open to any questions about our analysis and findings. Thank you.